Hey guys, it's me Soda here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing, I guess, some videos from a TikTok account that you guys have been really wanting me to look at. I have seen one or two of the videos before and I was planning on talking about them in one of my TikTok videos where I just watch a bunch of different ones you guys sent me. But I thought I would kind of just do a whole video, and also I just kind of want to use this video to talk even more about their mistreatment of a lot of dogs on TikTok. Well, at first it was a lot of small dogs, but as we'll see soon by this account, it is not just small dogs now. I did make a video where I talked about some of the small dog abuse before, but it was mainly just about one particular person. In this video I'm going to talk about another account and maybe some other ones too. This account is probably worse than the Madi account that I've talked about. I definitely kind of feel like this account is worse from what I've seen, but I've not seen everything from this account, so I wanted to kind of do that with you guys. People have already tagged me in videos from them. The point of my video here is to kind of spread awareness on the subject and kind of help educate you guys on this, because I know a lot of people aren't aware of how problematic these videos are. I understand that to a lot of people's perspective, it doesn't look bad until you really look into it. So that's why I'm here today. And I also want to say to you guys to please not go to these accounts and send hate and stuff like that. I just feel like it doesn't help the situation at all. It seems like, to me anyway, I feel like they're doing this to get negative attention. A lot of TikTokers seem to thrive on negative attention, even if that means mistreating their animals for that attention. This is the first video that I did ever see of this account, and I believe this one I've been tagged in the most from people, so.
Today we bought a new gecko for Taser.
So that's all that video is. So this is the thing about this account, is I really don't know if their point is to just say stuff like this, like we brought a gecko for our dog. Like, are they saying that as a joke to piss people off and make people comment on the video? Or did they actually buy this gecko for the purpose of a toy for their dog? So this is a leopard gecko, and they're pretty much using it like, oh my god, that dog almost bit its tail. They're using it like it's a toy. I don't think I need to explain why that's bad. I think we all can collectively agree that that's bad. I mean, even the comments, actually, I'm really glad that the comments on here are wait, he ate the first one? Oh hey, here's one of the comments that tagged me in it. Can y'all not catch the joke? What is the joke? Putting a small innocent animal in front of a dog that would easily just bite that animal. Like, how is that a joke? It's not a joke for the gecko. Is the joke that, oops, the gecko might die? Bro, why are y'all hating on her? What if they could be friends? It's a gecko and a dog. They're not friends. I'm very surprised the gecko did not drop its tail there, because it's definitely would be very stressed in this situation. But like one of the comments said, this is not the first gecko. Oh, here's the first one. So they're even calling it a toy in this video and saying that it's a toy for their dog. So it really does sound like they're trying to be funny and just trying to piss people off, but I really don't find it funny dangling a little gecko in front of your dog that, you know, I don't know if you've heard, but dogs are known to rip up small animals. They're a dog. They have a natural instinct to kill small animals. What is wrong with this account? Like, this is not funny at all. I don't understand anyone who would find this is funny. You can see that they've actually replied to a few comments on here. Of course, it's not a toy, it's Taser's treat. So it really seems like they're doing this on purpose, right? But it's very sus that there's a different gecko in this video than the other video. There are two different geckos. So what happened to the first gecko? This person flexes that they don't train their dog. Their bio literally says, "I'm Taser, or you can call me Mr. Untrained." Like, what's their pin videos like? Oh my god. So yeah, they're just flexing about how untrained their dog is and how they let their dog attack and bite people, which is extremely bad behavior, especially for a puppy. Like, imagine what this dog is gonna be like when they're an adult. As you can see, this is very similar to those accounts that do the same thing with their small dogs, like chihuahuas and stuff. They do the same thing where they kind of harass their dog and make their dog snap at them. They push the boundaries until the dog finally snaps because they're so sick of being harassed all the time. This is like a very similar thing, but even worse with a bigger dog is they can do a lot more damage than a chihuahua. Which is also why a lot of people don't seem to take chihuahuas as seriously as bigger dogs. One thing I found a bit interesting is that there's a lot of people who understand that these videos are bad, which is great, but when Pudgy was, you know, very, very popular on TikTok, he was probably like the most popular dog, barely anyone realized that those videos weren't good, because being a chihuahua, when they're aggressive and snappy, a lot of people think that that's funny and cute because they can't do much damage, but since this dog is bigger and can do damage, it's more people understand that it's wrong, when really both of those situations are bad. But anyways, I talk about that more later. This dog could bite someone, bite a child, bite another dog, and then probably they would have to be put down, which I don't agree with because I don't think it's the dog's fault, but that's what happens due to poor training like this and letting people touch your dog that is clearly threatened by other people because of how it's been trained. Dogs can be very unpredictable. They can lash out at things if they're stressed, you know, and sometimes your dog might be anxious, like especially if there's a lot of people around. My dog Toby, he gets a little bit anxious if there's a lot of people around. It's a very busy environment, you know. Sometimes I've told people that he doesn't want to be pet right now, but he knows to stay by me, and as long as I tell other people to just leave him be, they do. I just hate how close they're letting the dog to that bird. That video makes me anxious, just because I can imagine if they lost control of that dog and just, you know, grabbed the macaw. I just hate, this is like the kind of person that like comes up to your dog with their dog. I hate when people do that to me when I'm walking my dogs, and someone will see me walking my dogs and they'll have like 2 big dogs in them, and they'll just walk up to me. I'm like, no, don't do that. Like one of my dogs, Matilda, she's been attacked by a big dog before, like many years ago. So she's quite scared of bigger dogs. So I really hate it when people just come up to me with their big dogs. Like, I just think it's basic, like, common knowledge to just, like, not do that, because you don't know how their dog's gonna react, right? But these seem like the kind of people that would just not care. Warning, no one got hurt. They're friends. Yeah, they definitely look like friends. I just feel like it's not the best idea to let a super energetic big puppy play with a cat like this. I do think cats and dogs can be friends, but I don't like the idea of letting your dog drag around the cat like this. I just think it's best not to encourage your dog to treat other animals like toys. Dogs can be a lot rougher than cats, especially this kind of dog. I definitely wouldn't trust this dog with any of my animals just because of how badly it's trained, and I would not trust it with cats. And that's not me blaming the dog, by the way. I never blame the animals in these situations. I just blame the owners, because if this dog was trained differently, it would be a totally different dog. This is not how you work with fears with dogs. This is just how you scare them. Like, what is even happening here? What is the point of this? What is this supposed to help?
I don't need a trainer. I'm the best trainer ever. Taser, let's show them. Taser, sit.
It's just them being sarcastic.
If you don't have money for the toys, you can like these street garbage.
They just let their dog loose. Another pet peeve of mine is when people just let their dogs off lead in areas where dogs are not meant to be off lead, especially when they have behavior issues like this dog. What the fuck? They're literally trying to encourage the dog to bite the cat in this video. Like, what more do I need to say to prove how bad this account is? They're just holding the cat, making the cat annoy the dog by holding it to get a reaction out of the dog. Like, they're so lucky that this didn't end really badly. Another video of them just encouraging their dog to be aggressive to other dogs. This one was only posted today. Alright, so I guess for training the dog, they got a shock collar. Great. I don't know. I don't know if I believe this or not. I don't know if this is a joke or not again. I don't know. I mean, why would you joke about this? It does say hashtag crazy owner, so maybe they're just trying to get a reaction out of people and it's not actually a shock collar for the dog. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this account. If they came out and just said everything was a joke, I mean, I'd still be mad at them, because why would you even joke about that? Because you're also encouraging people to do the same thing as you, but also letting your dog near leopard geckos and birds and throwing around cats. That's not a joke. That's just letting your dog stress out animals for no reason. And yeah, I don't think that's funny, and I don't think it's a good idea to get attention on TikTok through, you know, harassing animals. That's just my opinion. Interesting that they have like their do not pet on their dog and all that, but they still let their dog near other dogs, and they still let people near the dog, so I don't know. I don't really understand it, honestly, man. Like, I just don't get what's going on. I'm here to break shit. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I hope at least stop with like the whole joking about not training a dog and stuff. I just don't see the point in that, apart from negative attention. I don't really understand the want to have that. You know, it's TikTok. What do we expect at this point? Hello again, it's me from the future. So I had a moment when editing this video, and I was actually like considering maybe not posting this video, because like I was looking more and more into the TikTok account, and a lot of me was thinking maybe this whole thing is just a dumb joke. I don't know, maybe it just, I shouldn't post this video. I wasn't sure, but I kept looking further into the comments, and I found people mentioning a previous dog, and then I found a video by another YouTuber called TehMimi, and she also made a video talking about the dog, and she discussed in her video that allegedly these people had a German Shepherd that they treated the same way as their current dog. There is videos of them agitating this dog in the same way, or even kind of worse than the other dog, and allegedly that dog was put down because it bit someone. This is allegedly. I highly recommend you watch her video, because I'm not going to go into detail on it because she already did that, and I don't want to repeat everything she said. So I'm going to put that video in my description, because yeah, her video goes really deep into detail, and I highly recommend you go watch it. Yeah, and that made me be like, okay, I still need to post this video, because this is even deeper, especially if it's true that the previous dog was put down because of biting someone. Again, that's alleged, might not be true, but there's a lot of evidence that shows that it potentially could be. Also, just wanted to add, while I was going through her TikToks, I found a really disgusting like TikTok of her. I don't even know if I should say it, but it basically was a video of her letting her dog like mount her, if you know what I mean. It's really disgusting. I'm not going to show it because it just makes me really uncomfortable and disgusted. Yeah, it's really disgusting, honestly. Like, I don't know why you would think that's funny, you know, letting a dog do that and recording it and posting it on TikTok. It's honestly like disgusting. Anyways, back to the video. So yeah, that's that account. I want to hear what you guys think about that, because I don't really know how to feel, and I don't really know what people want me to say on the subject, because there's just a lot, and obviously it's, you know, I think most people can see it's bad, but I just don't know if it's a joke or not. Speaking of mistreating dogs, Madi, so I was getting hope in Madi's account. Like, believe it or not, like, she kind of stopped posting videos of harassing Madi for a while, and I was like, oh my god, maybe she's, like, finally listening to people and realizes that she should probably stop doing that. Because there was actually, like, a period of time where there wasn't any videos of, like, you know, Madi growling and stuff, and I was like, wow, okay, that's cool. There was lots of ads. I talked about the whole thing where she does a lot of ads and doesn't say that they're ads, but they're clearly ads. Still does those. But I was getting hope. Until I checked her account today, and saw this video. Not the emotional music in the background of you annoying your dog. So yeah, no, she hasn't changed. My hopes were too high, I guess. The pinned comment says, before anyone comments that this is abuse, you're wrong. Madi is extremely loved, and she's just a crazy little chihuahua who has a big attitude. This is not how chihuahuas act. I have a chihuahua. This is not how your chihuahua should act, and you should not be encouraging it by petting your chihuahua while she's already clearly uncomfortable. That's your sign to leave your dog alone. That's her way of telling you that she wants to be left alone. Like, I thought she would at least stop Like, here is a very clear warning. I mean, even before you can see it, but here, very clear warning. But she keeps going and even pets her head. And then what do you know? She lashes out again because you're still going. I really had hope in this account. I really did. And then I saw this video.
So not too long ago, I posted a video that got over 10 million views. And someone commented this and said that Maddie looks stressed out in these pictures. This is so far from true, and to prove it, I used DogSnap's new emotion recognition feature where you just scan any picture of your dog's face and it tells you what they are feeling in them.
Oh my fucking god. I'm sorry. I kind of want to try this app to see how much bullshit this is. So first off, this is another undisclosed ad. I talked about this in one of my videos, one of my TikTok videos, where I went through all her undisclosed ads, and there was like 12 of them that I counted. Here's another one. Clearly an ad. Now, she doesn't say it's an ad, but it clearly is an ad. And in case you aren't aware, you legally have to disclose ads. Like, that's the law. Just trying to tell people that an app can tell you what your dog's feeling. Listen, I don't know if she's stressed out in these pictures, but you can't just say that an app can tell you what your dog's thinking by their face. Like, that's total bullshit. I'm sorry. That's complete bullshit. Alright, I'm doing it. I'm gonna download this app and see what it tells me. Okay, I just put this photo in of a cat. I just found this online, and it says, "My dog feels confused." I don't know about that one. Good boy. Alright, let's get a nice photo of you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this photo of my dog. You know, I can say it did not work on a picture of Yuki. So, you know, let's think of this photo. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me show you where that video is from. So yeah, don't use apps like this that use AI to see how your dog feels from one picture, because they're not accurate. Like, that's, no. And I can't believe she's actually using that to try and say that her dog's happy, because, wow, that's fucking crazy. Anyways, also I found this other account. It's kind of like Pudgy and Madi, and also people always get kind of upset when I bring up Pudgy's account for some reason. People get very defensive over it. I think because Pudgy's account was definitely the most popular and was the account that really started this whole trend of harassing your dogs. But people get very defensive about it because, like, Pudgy died and stuff, which is, you know, terrible, and I don't think anyone deserves to have their dog die, of course. Like, it's a horrible situation, and I do feel bad for Pudgy and the owner, like, they had to go through that. But I don't think that means we should hide the fact that Pudgy was clearly mistreated, just the same as these other dogs. He was harassed. He was fed burgers, by the way, all the time. He was fed just Wendy's burgers for some reason. And he was an elderly dog that was clearly unwell. He had some issues walking, you could see in some of his videos. And I just don't believe he was treated right. And I don't think that just because the dogs died means we can discard that it wasn't treated properly. You know, as much as I agree that it's sad, and I do feel bad for, you know, the owner and the dog, but he still was mistreated, and I don't think we should ignore that. Anyways, this dog, this account is also, like, it has the word woke in it, and Pudgy Woke was Pudgy's username, so it's clearly, like, copied from that.
Taco man! Taco man! Taco man! What we doing today, man? What we doing? Hey, calm down. How you doing today, Taco man?
The dog is literally running away from him, scared. It's got its tail between its legs. This is not a normal reaction from a dog. Your dog should not act like this. Like, this is just because it's been harassed and just shoving a microphone in their face. Like, what do you expect the dog to do? I mean, my dogs wouldn't care if I did this to them, because I don't do that to them. I don't harass them with a camera and a microphone and make them growl like this. Can I get an hour? Can I get an hour, Matilda? Can I get an hour? What are you doing? Can I get an hour? Yeah? Toby, you're Chihuahua. Go nuts. Go nuts, Toby. Oh my god, what is happening? Toby. Can I get an hour? Toby, what's this? So yeah, that's it for this video. I just want to talk about that more and discuss these other accounts and more about Madi's account. Yeah, and again, please don't go and harass them and comment on the videos. Like, don't give them more attention. I just want you to be aware of how bad these are and spread more awareness about why people shouldn't do this. And I mean, it seems like a lot more people are aware of it now, especially with Madi's account. Well, sometimes. People tend to flip-flop. People are becoming more aware of it, so that's good. I think that the more we're talking about it, the more we are making a difference. And yeah, I'm glad that people are more aware of it now, because it seemed like when Pudgy was still around, people really didn't care about it then. And now people do. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about these accounts. I do want to hear your thoughts, and if there's anything else you want me to talk about in my next video. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!